So I started to make a day trading video game. It was 2021. We had just got on stream and talked about, should I do this or should I not? And my community was on board. So I was like, screw it, let's do it. So I kind of just went into this creative dump on a Twitch live, and I was like, okay, let's just get this out there. We're going to make a video game. It's going to be day trading. Okay. And I was, I was very young in my career at this point, and I didn't know what I was doing. And I was like, okay, well, let's make a video game. Let's think about this. What are some of the video games I played and love? Well, I loved World of Warcraft for a long time. I played Warcraft 3 at a professional level on teams. I've played Heroes of Newerth and Dota 2. And, I played all these MOBA games, and I loved the Diablo and I played Final Fantasy as a kid growing up. So I was all in this kind of like RPG world, the theory crafting and equipment and, all this fun stuff where you could customize your character. And I loved it. I played Chrono Trigger on, Super Nintendo. And I had the list of games I played, Final Fantasy 14 online and WildStar and, MMOs much before that. I remember playing like a Star Trek MMO way back in the day. I played, the Matrix MMO, just games. I was just a gamer. I was a hardcore gamer. I spent hours upon hours playing Resto Shaman and Warcraft and just PvPing. And I'm just a gamer. I loved games. I always have, right? But more of like the D&D style stuff and less of the Call of Duty style stuff. So, more theory crafting where you had to think. So I really like that. So I just started talking about ideas, and I said, well, the first thing that's important is we need esports. I was a big esports fan. I was just coming off, as a professional esports gamer, and, I loved esports. So that was a huge part of it. And I was just like, well, it has to have esports. I want to be able to, if I'm going to day trade, it's a very isolating career. I want to be able to trade with friends. I want to create teams and trade. And, then I was like, okay, well, I have $100 and my friend has 1,000 and his friend has 300,000 and my other friend has $5. So how, there's such a big varying difference of different things here. Like, I've got to create something that unifies everybody, but I know it's got to be esports, and I want to turn day trading into a video game where a community can get together, where we can, play on a team, and that's kind of what I think I want to do. And I don't know if it's going to work, but like, what does everybody think? And everybody was into it. Everybody loved it. My community was, on fire at that point. I had just, come off trending videos, and everybody was like, yeah, video game, let's do it, day trading. And so it sparked this love for creating this video game that I had because my community supported it. And, it was just kind of this wild idea it was fun to just be creative. It was fun to just have this wild idea and not really know where it was going to go. So, that's 2021. We're somewhere halfway between 2021 and 2022 at this point. And it's just like, I guess let's try to make a video game. I wasn't that serious at this point, but, it was starting to become an idea that was living in my mind.